Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. This is loud today. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Asbury Park Press on January 9th, 2026, and on the Beacon on January 22nd, 2026, and by posting a notice in the Forked River Post Office, Lenoka Harbor Post Office, district website, and by filing a copy of the notice in the Lacey Township Clerk as requested by the Open Public Meeting Act in compliance with the provision Public Law 2025, Chapter 72. Adequate notice of this meeting. Date change was advertised in the district website, Asbury Park Press online news publication, Secretary of State of New Jersey webpage, and by posting the notice in the Forked River and the Lenoka Harbor post offices. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz.
Here.
Mr. Hurley.
Here.
Dr. Forney.
Here.
Mr. Amato.
Here.
Mr. Bell. Mr. Goen.
Here.
Mrs. Claus.
Here.
Whereas NJSA 10-4-6, the Open Public Meetings Act, authorizes boards of education to meet in executive session under certain circumstances, and whereas the Open Public Meetings Act requires that the board adopt the resolution at a public meeting to go into private session, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Education of Lacey Township that it is necessary to meet in executive session to discuss certain items involving matters of personal confidentiality rights, including but not limited to the staff and/or student disciplinary matters, and specifically 7 PIBs, student matters, and 1 student matter ID number 7299511307. Matters involving anticipated or pending litigation, including matters of attorney-client privilege, and specifically termination of a service contract for Synergistics, update from CST on anticipated litigation, matters involving personnel issues, including but not limited to the employment, appointment, termination of employment, terms and conditions of employment, evaluation of performance, promotion or discipline of any public officer or employee, and specifically evaluation of performance of employee number 855061, revised appointment of employee number 856612. Whereas the length of the executive session is estimated to be 60 minutes, after which the public meeting of the board shall reconvene and proceed with business where formal action will be taken. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the board will go into executive session for only the above stated reasons.
Okay. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And here he is. Okay, we're going to resume the meeting, and we're going to start with the report of the superintendent.
Yeah, so we have a lighter agenda in June, we always do, but I received information from our film and TV production awesome teacher, Jeremy Merman, that we won a documentary contest that our kids produced. So the team of Paige Tonaccio, Gabriella Ruggiero, Alyssa Brooks, Dan Lytle, and Alexander Kuzmano, right? All here? Everybody's here? No? 2 didn't come?
Can I stay?
Who's who? Paige?
Yep.
Paige?
Gabby and Alyssa.
Stand.
Oh, awesome. All right, so we have 3 out of the 5. So we're going to play their documentary. That one's done.
Can you guys please stand? Let's see who they are.
I'm going to wave to the audience.
Congratulations.
The minute I saw it, I'm a social studies teacher by trade, so I loved it. And I thought, America 250, all those things. I just really thought it said a lot. And then you guys produced it and won and beat some pretty, you beat Southern, you beat a couple of good schools that have programs like we do. I just thought it was worth showing here. So we want to preview it, almost like fancy, and Tom Muddle's going to play it for us right now.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Pulaski Monument. Okay, this was here since 1894. It was put here by the Society of Cincinnati. Okay, that was like our first veterans group, comparable to like the VFW and the Daughters of the American Revolution, Sons of the American Revolution, within 2 generations. So it's the grandkids of the people who fought in the Revolutionary War.
The importance of the Pulaski Monument has several different layers. One, what really happened there in 1778, and then probably more information on how that is interpreted over the years, particularly when the Society of Cincinnati decides to put up the monument, and then they have to get Dr. Price to find where it should have been, and then all the history since then about defending the monument from development. So it's kind of a multi-layered significance.
The best way to put it is there's always been a little mix-up in the history, as history goes. You know, it was not a massacre. It was not an affair. It wasn't a skirmish. It was a battle. This is the Willis Andrews Farm. Pulaski was a genius at maneuvering and such. And of course, he had the cavalry. What you're standing on is a mini Valley Forge.
There was the committee to save the Pulaski Monument and other things to try to continue the site here for the future. As far as we know, and all the documentation proves, even the work they did in 1894, where are we going to put this monument? You know, they chose here because this is where the battle took place.
The monument would not be there if it was not for one solitary individual, George Solanus, a remarkable man, Bronze Star in World War II, totally disabled veteran, moves to Little Egg Harbor. They're going to develop the site. Only the 15 feet that are immediately around the monument are owned by the Society of Cincinnati. The rest of the land is open for development. And this one little frail man, very religious man, individually stands up to government institutional power and preserves the monument.
At times, there's people who's they want to move on, you know, and have personal interests, whereas old George didn't. He was a World War II veteran, twice wounded in Europe. Saw Flanders Fields while he was there and saw the way that the graves of the American soldiers were treated and respected and how the soldiers were honored. And he thought that the same should be done, you know, for people in this country.
This was actually zoned as a cemetery before 2006. One of the reasons why is because, as Michael said, his father literally would stand outside of the grocery store with a can to pay the taxes on this land.
The battle that he put up, the personal risk that he took, the social risk to defend this monument is in itself, I think, almost as important as the original event of October 15, 1778. Whenever I think of George and his wife, it's a very tender story to me. She really was extremely dedicated, and as much as George, I keep talking about it being a solitary one man against the system. Mr. Smith goes to Washington or something, but it was the team.
So the monument marks a point along the way. It actually marks several points. It marks the initial battle in 1778, and it marks the people remembering in 1894, and marks it being saved in the 80s from development, and it marks today.
The Ocean County Cultural and Heritage Commission is presenting this award to the Affair at Egg Harbor Historical Society is because they have preserved a piece of history that was otherwise would not have been preserved, would not have been respected.
Any commentary, like talk back? No?
I can't tell you how proud I am of this group of students. This was a very difficult documentary for them to, you know, kind of get together and we had some difficult personalities, you know, in the way they wanted to tell the story. And so I think that was a great learning experience for them.
Who caught on to the monument? Like,
So
was it one of us or was it Tim Hart?
Ocean County Cultural and Heritage Commission every year assigns us a project.
Okay.
And they pay us $1,000 to the program to make a documentary each year. So this is, I think, our 9th or 10th that we've done, and our, I think, 6th win. So, but like I said, this one was a very difficult one, and I have to give Paige a lot of credit because I think there's probably about 45 to 50 minutes of interview there that she has to knock down to 5 minutes. You know, and they are very strict. It has to be 5 minutes. You know, this is part of their award ceremony. You know, there's a bigger story there. There's all those things. Late as always, Dan Ladle coming in for all
right.
the graphics and everything. But you know, I can't tell you how proud I am of these guys. They worked as a team. They all had their role. They all had their things. Gabby did an amazing interview. Avery with the audio, you know, and then Dan, you know, he actually went out and found, like, you know, pictures of the Pulaski Legion flag and was able to, like, turn that into his graphics, which sounds like a little thing, but, like, you know, I don't want to run our school, but Southern Regional put a little logo with the ram on it on their graphic. We have a Pulaski flag.
Yeah. And those are the things lost to time if you don't find them.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
there's
cool.
a lot of research here. These kids really, like, went, you know, above and beyond as far as I'm concerned, and they really deserve it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show
Little
it.
teary-eyed.
Really great, really great. So nice
Very
job,
nice.
everybody. Want to see more of that? So that concludes my report. I mean,
Okay.
if any of the guys want to go now, you can, or you can stick
Yeah.
around for a boring meeting. It's up to you. Not so boring, maybe.
Going, staying? Okay, we're going to move into public
You
comment.
can sneak out. It's okay, guys.
Yeah, you guys can get
Don't
up.
be shy. You can go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now opening the public comment portion of our meeting in accordance to New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act. This is an opportunity for members of the public to make comments to
guys.
the
Thank
board.
you. Thank
Please
you.
note that this period is reserved for comments only. The board will not
Thanks,
be
Jeremy.
responding to questions or engaging in dialogue. The board's role is as a policy-making body. Operational and administrative matters should be addressed through appropriate chain of command, beginning with staff member or administration directly involved. All speakers are expected to present their remarks in a respectful, civil manner. Rude or harassing will not be permitted. Please understand defamatory remarks may create personal liability for the speaker and potential legal exposure for the board. In addition, to protect the privacy of rights of students and employees, the board shall not entertain discussion regarding specific student or personnel matters. We thank you for the cooperation in helping us maintain an orderly and respectful meeting. Any audience member wishing to make a comment will raise his or her hand, and when called upon, state your name, address, or affiliation, and intention to make a statement. Comments will be addressed to the board president. Comments will be limited to 6 minutes. No person shall speak more than once. This portion of the meeting is for public comments only, and there will be no questions answered. The purpose of this board meeting is to perform our business in public. Everyone is entitled to a public comment. If there is a question for the board, there's an established chain of command to follow. Would anybody like to have a public comment? Regina, you can start.
Regina DeSenza, Sunset Drive, Sunrise Beach. On tonight's agenda, I see that finally the board will vote to hire a food service company. This should have been done over 10 years ago, and tons of money could have been saved. I hope this company works out and that the district asks them to hire our local employees. I have a question about the May 22nd special meeting minutes. If Ms. Stewart left the meeting early on, who took notes? And the minutes do not specify anything about the discussions that took place. The public is entitled to know what the private session discussion was about. It could be something simple like, interviewed and discussed 2 superintendent candidates, or the board asked Mr. Gianolella questions, etc. But the minutes really say nothing. In my humble opinion, that's inappropriate. The session was 3 hours long, and we haven't a clue about what went on during those 3 hours. How dare the board submit minutes for public review with zero information? When the BA asked me to take notes during the superintendent search in 2016, I did so, and it was noted in the minutes. I would never approve those meeting minutes the way they are written today. I would please ask that the May 22nd minutes be tabled and revised with some notes added and who took them. Tonight, I also want to make sure that the board heard that the Township of Lacey is hosting a public meeting on the proposed YMCA project next Thursday evening, June 25th at 6 p.m. in the Town Hall. I would hope at least one board member will be able to attend this important informational meeting about the future of our town. Anyone can attend this meeting. It is not by invitation only. It is open to the public. Next Thursday, 6 p.m., Town Hall. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else for public comment? Go ahead.
Hi, Jen Bentley, Forked River. I'm a third grade teacher at Lenoka Harbor School and the vice president of the LTA. Good evening, Lacey Township Board of Education and Lacey families. On behalf of the LTA, we would like to congratulate the class of 2026 and wish them all the very best in their future endeavors. It has been an honor to watch you grow and learn, and we encourage you all to reach for the stars and remember that the power is in the pride. In addition to acknowledging our students, we really would like to give a huge shout out to all our retirees. We truly appreciate your dedication and years of hard work and service to the Lacey Township School District. From Mill Pond, Frankie Rusak, Christine Pine, and Ed Trapper will be retiring in February. Cedar Creek School, Janet Hojnacki, Renee McGovern, Tracy Barker, Lori Pierce, and Linda Butler. Forked River School, Gina Johnson and Karen Knapp. Lenoka Harbor School, Janine Julik, Lori Parker, Deb Brittner, and Rosemary Bowen. Lacey Township Middle School, Lori Savage, Lauren Huschel, Nancy George, Nancy Loveland, Sue Koch, Dawn, I know I'm going to say it wrong. Hold me.
Bentavega.
Thank you. I've been practicing. I knew I wasn't going to get it. Lacey High School, Rich Larice, Butch Laramie, Carol Adini, Beth Powell, Doreen O'Sullivan, Sandy Jones, Linda Riddle, Kathy Fitzgerald, Fernandez, Chris Hansen, Sharon Hart, Transportation, Lawrence Stampiri. And again, we want to wish them all the best of luck and to enjoy every moment. So just on a different note, in speaking about Lacey Pride, the LTA finds itself at a crossroads yet again this June, and we are extremely disheartened. We are now entering our second summer without a contract. This has been the third time this has happened in the past 5 years. It is unfathomable that a 0% raise was budgeted for our raises in 2025, and that the only offer we have thus received this far was for a 2% raise. As we get ready to head into fact-finding, one can only wonder what the outcome will be. We hope that it will be something fair and equitable like our child study team colleagues and others in Ocean County. Again, Lacey is the only school in Ocean County that has been working without a contract, and other districts have had their budgets slashed like ours. Spending has happened all year, but not on staff, and that speaks volumes about our district's priorities. The salaries of our administrators and non-aligned staff were approved. The child study team settled a contract. Projects and remodels have been approved at various locations, and yet there has been no movement with contract negotiations for our staff that shows up every day. We are waiting for the fact-finding that will begin at the end of June, but please remember that our negotiation process started in March of 2025. As we head into our summer, many of us have started and/or are preparing to work both our second and third jobs to make ends meet. Please, we ask the Board of Education to do the right thing and show us that you care and value us. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Ashley Meyer, Weehawken, Forked River. I've repeatedly come to the board for help with my own son regarding special education department. It doesn't seem to matter how many court orders or state complaints decisions I get in my favor, or how many times I email you to show you that Mr. Zielinski does not respond to me, nothing changes. My comments tonight are as follows. Last year I filed a state complaint that Lacey was sending my son, a disabled student, home early. Lacey interviewed with the state and said it was only dismissing 10 minutes early because the last 10 minutes were not actually instructional time, so there was no educational loss. A past co-chair of Lacey CPAC told me it had been happening for years, starting in 2018, and it was affecting instructional time for her student and others. She said it was brought up to administration repeatedly by many parents and that students were being released up to 25 minutes earlier than peers. She sent me CPAG's agendas where it was discussed with admin and CPAG notes of furious parents. But I lost that complaint, and as you know, it is awaiting appeal. I just couldn't prove it was more than 10 minutes. I continue to hear from other special needs parents that their students are being dismissed early today, affecting valuable education time. The last 2 days while running errands around town, I made it a point to pass by schools during dismissal to see exactly what was happening. Lanoka Harbor Elementary dismisses at 2:45, yet the disability vans were arriving at 2:19, 26 minutes early. I saw students loading those disability vans at 2:24, 21 minutes before the end of the school day. Lacey Middle School dismisses at 2 o'clock, yet the disability vans were arriving at 1:33, nearly a half hour early. And I saw students load those vans at 1:40, so 20-minute early dismissal. Again, at Cedar Creek, they dismissed at 2:30, and when I drove by and passed by the school at 2:15, the students were already outside being loaded into the vans, so they were dismissed at least 15 minutes early. So from what I understand, this has been going on for 8 years now, repeatedly brought up to administration and still continues to this day. Under New Jersey law, disabled students are entitled to the same length school day as their non-disabled peers. 20 minutes lost per day is 60 total hours of instruction. This is not just a couple minutes for something like safety. I know this because last year I was told directly by an employee it was a cost-saving measure by administration. So I want to make it clear I do not blame the staff or drivers for this. Lastly, I attended an IEP meeting for my son recently. He was forcibly removed from Lacey last year. While discussing whether he would be accepted back, I was told very inappropriate comments, including the following. We are in a major budget deficit. There's no sugarcoating that. This is just our reality. And our classrooms and buildings are being overcrowded, and we're cutting teachers. So our middle school went from being a 7-8 building to a 6-7-8 building. They have a whole other grade in there that building was not built for. So they have zero space. There's no extra space. And unfortunately, year to year, it's kind of a crapshoot on what the outcome is, and we're still kind of waiting to hear. I heard we're not firing any more teachers this year, but they did just fire full-time paras. So there's always something to save money if that occurs. So if he were to go back in district, he'd had 2 part-time paras. If parents have to be warned that there are no full-time paras anymore, then clearly it's viewed as something that's detrimental or wouldn't be mentioned. And again, I assign no blame to the staff for these comments. No parent of a disabled student should have to make placement decisions based on your budget.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to have a public comment? No? Okay, I'm going to close public comment. And we're going to move on to board committee reports. And let's start with Mr. Bell, please. With curriculum.
All right, the meeting was June 9th, 4 p.m. It was myself, Sal Armato, Carrie Opitz, Mr. Zielinski, Michelle Amos, Mallory Krakowski, and Margaret Malloy. We talked about comprehensive equity plan statement of assurance. Mr. Zielinski spoke about this yearly approval of the district's comprehensive equity plan. Our 6th grade OC Math League team earned first place overall in the year's competition. Ms. Malloy highlighted our 6th grade who received top honors for this year's Ocean County Math League. LTHS, Best Documentary from the Ocean County Salute to the Arts, The Affair of Egg Harbor Historical Society. I believe we just watched that. Mr. Zielinski described the winning documentary that was directed by our high school film students, and we will preview it at the June board meeting. Select Choral Ensemble, superior rating at Thrills and Thrills Musical Festival. Mr. Zielinski highlighted the superior performance of our Select Choral Ensemble under the direction of Michael Orlander. Updating the science standards K-12, Ms. Malloy described the summer work that will be done to update our science standards. ESSA funding for the 26-27 school year. Ms. Amos is patiently waiting for our funds for these grants. September Professional Development Days, September 1, 2, and 3. Ms. Krakowski spoke about September's Professional Development Series for returning staff members and new staff members. NJSLA testing completed. Mr. Zielinski announced the end to state testing for the 25-26 school year. Sea-Perch team competed in international competition May 29th and 31st, or through the 31st. The high school Sea-Perch team qualified and competed in the international competition in Maryland. Master Summary Report Drug Testing. Mr. Zielinski provided the details of this year's random drug testing report. LTHS credit recovery letter sent to parents and students. Ms. Malloy spoke about this summer's credit recovery classes that will be delivered in an online format. Special education and new behavior tech positions are posted with good interest. One Step Forward update, BCBA interviews complete. CST secretary interviews will be complete as of 6/10. ESY enrollment. Ms. Krakowski delivered a special education report that highlighted the hiring of new behavior tech positions and an update on our relationship with One Step Forward, our search for an additional BCBA, our upcoming extended school year program that will take place at Mill Pond due to construction. Technology, Chromebooks purchased for the 6th grade. The technology department is currently exploring the prices for our purchases of Chromebooks for the 6th grade class. Personnel replacement positions for 26-27. Mr. Zielinski provided the board committee with an update on this year's hiring of replacement positions throughout the district. LTEA fact finder meeting scheduled for June 30th, 2026, 10:30 a.m. The board negotiation committee will be meeting with the fact finder on June 30th. Elementary supervisor, the search for a supervisor has concluded and a person will be placed on the board of agenda for approval. Board training, NJSBA, Tuesday, August 4th, 2026, goal setting. The Board of Education will participate in an additional board training on August 4th. Annual School Boards Conference, October 19th to the 22nd. The committee had a discussion about attending the Annual School Boards Conference in October. Business office reorganization. The committee was provided with an update on the board office reorganization with the reduction of an assistant business administrator. Next meeting will be scheduled for August 11th at 4 p.m.
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to move on to policy with Mr. Hurley, please.
Good evening. So we had a policy meeting on, what day was it? It doesn't say.
June 10th.
June 10th, there it is. Sorry about that. June 10th at 1 p.m. Present was myself, Carrie Opitz, and Mr. Zielinski. Under the policy for regulations review and discussion, we talked about the communication devices. Mr. Zielinski stated that we are waiting for sample policy to be released by Strauss Esme, and then we will craft ours afterwards. For superintendent duties, policy was updated. 1230 has been updated to include revised language. Policy and regulation for 220 being updated mostly to reflect that the pacing guides include core instructional materials for the public to view as part of the curriculums. Under the guidance counseling policy, the regulation 2411 are being updated to more closely reflect the guidance department's role in providing career and academic counseling, not merely just guidance counseling. Sorry, it was a busy day that day, sorry. Under policy 5460, it's been updated to reflect the revised high school graduation requirements. For the high school diplomas mandated policy, that policy 5461 is being updated to replace the GED with the New Jersey High School Equivalency Assessment, NJHSEA, as an alternative graduation requirement. Policy 0162, which is the notice of board meetings policy, has been updated due to the new online notice requirement for Board of Education meetings. For the policy 162.01, the legal notices, that policy has been updated due to the new advertising rules for legal notices. And for policy for family leave, the policy 1643 has been updated to reflect the changes in the NJFLA and the FMLA laws in the state of New Jersey. Nothing report with co-curricular, safety, security, or LTASA. Under other, the elementary supervisor, the search for a supervisor has concluded and a person will be placed on the board agenda for approval. For board training, NJSBA, the Board of Education will participate in additional board training on August 4th. And annual school boards conference, October 19th through the 22nd of 2026. The committee had a discussion about attending that annual school boards conference in October. The committee was provided an update with the board office with the reduction of the assistant business administrator. Our next meeting will be scheduled for August 12th, 2026 at 1 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Vice President Goen for Finance, please.
Okay, we had two meetings. First, Monday, June 8th at 4 p.m. Present were myself, President Claus, Brandon Hurley, Connie Stewart, Will Zielinski. Under facilities, we talked about the Synergistic contract and what we're going to do with that contract. We talked about high school lawn maintenance, the overall condition of lawns through the district, what can be done to improve them, high school storage facility and the replacement of the roof for the storage facility. Finance, we talked about the solar panel generation report. Mr. Zielinski reviewed that with us and reported that the high school and Mill Pond generate about, it's Mill Pond, right, MP?
Yes.
Mill Pond, right? Mill Pond generate about $25,000 each month. We discussed the purchase of a Ford F-250 truck for the facilities department through state contract pricing in which is in the fiscal year 27 budget. Sports safe testing services for drug testing pricing remains the same for fiscal year 27. We discussed the Eastern Armored Car Service, which is a new service for the pickup of cash deposits at the different schools. The service will begin in September 2026 with no cost to the district. Lacey Township Police Department private off-duty police agreement, which is a renewal that is renewed every 6 months. Under food service, we discussed the RFP for a food services management company, which I believe will be on the agenda this evening. Nothing human resources. Curriculum, we discussed not moving forward with the One Step Forward agreement for related services. Security, nothing to report. Technology, nothing to report. Transportation, we went through the parent transportation contracts for the 2026-2027 school year, which have been approved by the county. We discussed the savings to the district by having parents transport special needs students. Lacey Recreation, discussed the use of school buses for Lacey Recreation summer camp programs. Superintendent search, we went through an update of the superintendent search. On the referendum, we discussed the contract for construction management services, which the committee recommended the contract of M&M Construction, which is the lowest weekly and monthly fee. And use of facilities, Lacey Recreation fireworks display, Lacey Recreation, we discussed the use of those facilities. We discussed reviewing the rates for outside groups to use usage fees, not internal school groups, but outside third-party groups. And then we discussed the upcoming use of facility requests. Under elementary, so we discussed the replacement of supervisor, elementary supervisor due to a promotion. The NJSBA board training on Tuesday, August 4th, 2026. Goal setting, that'll be an upcoming training for the board. We discussed the annual school boards conference from October 19th to 22nd, 2026. And we discussed the progress of the reorganization of the business office. Meeting was adjourned at 5:12. Next meeting was on Tuesday, June 16th at 4 p.m., and that was myself, President Claus, Brandon Hurley, Connie Stewart, Will Zielinski, and Joseph Sermati, our benefits specialist. We discussed again the Synergistic contract and the cost to cancel that contract immediately versus the savings, basically the savings if the contract was terminated immediately. Nothing to report in finance. We discussed the RFP for the food service management company, and I believe that's on the agenda tonight as well. And then we had a continued discussion on the superintendent search, and that meeting was adjourned at 5:45. Our next meeting will be on July 8th at 4 p.m.
Great, thank you. Okay, do you have another comment, Superintendent?
A couple.
Comment? Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
Yep.
All right, tonight's our final Board of Education meeting of the school year. I just wanted to take a few moments to reflect on our journey this year and look ahead to the exciting week ahead of us. Serving the Lacey Township school community is a profound privilege of mine. Over the course of my 23 years in this district, I have been continuously reminded of how fortunate I am to be part of this Lion family. This town has a heart and a dedication to its youth that you simply just don't find anywhere. More than anything, my time has afforded me some of the finest colleagues and truest friends anyone could ever ask for. In fact, I'm proud to say several of those incredible individuals are sitting right here on the very dais with me tonight. The shared laughs, the late-night problem-solving, and unwavering dedication to our students are things I treasure deeply. We're looking forward to a highly successful end of the school year. Our students and staff have worked incredibly hard, and now it's time to celebrate their achievements. Please keep these key dates on your radar for next week. Middle school promotions on Monday. High school graduation is Tuesday, weather permitting. So just pray for some clear skies there. We've accomplished so much together, but as we all know, there's always more to do in this business. Education never stands still, and the work of supporting our students and staff is a continuous journey. I'm incredibly energized by what lies ahead, and I look forward to next year as we continue to push Lacey Township Schools to new heights. Thank you for all your continued support, partnership, and dedication. Peace and God bless, and let's finish this year strong. Those are my
thank you
final
very much.
comments of this school year.
Very nice, thank you. Okay, now we're going to move on to board member comments. Mr. Hurley, do you have any comments tonight?
Me? Oh,
That would be
yeah, that'd be me. I didn't hear you, sorry. No, I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thanks for engaging with us. And congratulations to the class of 2026 on their achievements and making it through this curriculum for the 4 years they were here. So that's all. We look forward to seeing them at graduation. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Armato.
Last year, we had a superintendent search, and I didn't vote for the guy who sits in the seat. I'll be totally transparent. But when he sat in that seat, he didn't grow on me because I knew him. I knew him for a little while, but I was impressed with his commitment to the district, his commitment to the students, his commitment to the people on this dais. He gave it his all. There are times when you looked at him and you wanted to walk up to him and say something, but he looked like I had a bad day. Just give me 5 minutes. Congratulations, Will. You did a great job for this district. I sit back and I watch, and maybe we didn't agree on everything, but I totally saw your heart and soul go into the betterment of not only our students, but everybody that lives in this town. A hard job. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, but you did a great job. You grew into the job, if I could say that. But I walked away, especially when I watched you during times of crisis, how you stepped up and you delivered for this community. So congratulations on a great year as our superintendent. Documentary today blew me away. I'm a history buff. I love this stuff, and that was great. We got to somehow figure out to put that on a website or something. And
It's on our YouTube site.
Let everybody see it. Promote it, put it on the boards. It's got to be seen. This is good stuff. And last but not least, to every dad in our community, every dad sitting on this dais, and the dads that are husbands and on this dais, have a happy Father's Day. It's tough in New Jersey right now, but keep going at it, keep working. Family is great for you, and happy Father's Day. Congrats, Will, again. Very impressive job this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Bell, do you have any comments tonight?
Just really quick about the documentary. That was very interesting to me. I had an opportunity in the past month to go have a tour of Gettysburg. And if you've never been there, I would encourage you to go and find a good guide, somebody that can walk you through that battle. And I think sometimes we forget how our country got here and all the battles it's been through. And this year we celebrate 250 years still standing, which is amazing, no matter how you look at it. But to see these young kids putting together a documentary about something that most of us would never know about, but we have the opportunity to see it in such a good performance, was just really encouraging to me. And again, congratulations to everybody for the end of the year, and look forward to my last 6 months.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Opitz?
Yeah, not too much. I just wanted to share that I had it was awesome to go to the scholarship night on May 28th. I think there was $440,000 in scholarships given out to some seniors. So that was awesome to see. Thank you to all the donors for that. I wanted to say thank you to all the staff for the school year. Congratulations to all the students. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the PTAs of the elementary schools and all the schools. I know they do their best to enhance the experience for the kids and bring fun things. So I always recognize them because I know my kids come home from school and they love everything that the PTA does. And then I just wanted to give a shout out to the artist that drew this cover photo. I thought it was awesome. She's a kindergartner at Mill Pond.
Very nice.
That's my neighbor. Lila?
Yeah.
Nice. That's it, thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Forney, do you have any comments?
I don't know if they know that it's on there. Thank you to all of the staff and teachers for a great school year. I wish that it was over, but because of the snow days, we'll still be here next week. And congratulations to the students, they're no longer here, for doing or winning the award for their documentary, and to all of the students who are graduating next week.
Okay, thank you. Vice President Goen.
Yes, so I had the privilege today to attend my son's preschool graduation at Mill Pond, which is sort of, it's bittersweet a little bit because it's sad to see him leaving Mill Pond. He had such a wonderful time there. And honestly, like, when he started there, he must have been 3, just about 3, and had such a hard time going to school. In fact, so hard that one day I called my wife and said, I can't do this anymore. I can't start every day and have to drop him off and then go to the office and have to carry him in there kicking and screaming. It's just impossible. And that led my wife to make a decision to retire from her job so that she could stay home with the kids and help them out, which allows me the opportunity to do things like this, so I have more free time. So in a roundabout way, that's how I got here. But over the course of the 2 years or 3 years that he was there, like, the staff did such an incredible job. He made such an improvement. He jumps up every single day. He's so excited to go to school. He loves it there. And we're going to miss having him there every day. Obviously excited about what's to come for the future, but just want to give a very big thank you to everybody at Mill Pond and how they did an excellent job with Alex. So thank you.
Awesome.
The Mill Pond transformation is one of our most genius moves. It really is.
That's good.
It really changed that building.
Okay. All right, I have a comment too. As we all know, in the upcoming weeks, we'll soon be announcing our superintendent candidate. But before we do, I would like to start by expressing my deepest gratitude to you, Mr. Zielinski. You stepped up into this dual role of assistant superintendent and acting superintendent over a year ago. I was hopeful you can handle the massive responsibility of balancing both jobs. To say you exceeded those expectations would be an understatement. Your leadership, confidence, and vision went far beyond what I have anticipated. We owe Mr. Zielinski an immense debt of gratitude for stepping up when this district needed him the most. Because of his relentless focus and dedication, we stand here tonight and proudly say we are more than a thriving district. Mr. Zielinski spent his days walking our halls, listening to our challenges, and motivating our staff many times when we were overwhelmed. He didn't just demand higher standards, he rolled up his sleeves and helped us reach them. Whether he was filling gaps when we were shorthanded, directing traffic in front of Mill Pond, riding the buses when we needed an extra hand, or leading our instructional team to higher academic performance in the midst of a budget crisis. He did whatever it took. Look at what that shared dedication has built in such a short amount of time. Our school rankings have improved, our grade level scores have risen, and our SAT averages have climbed right along with them, all under your leadership. But your impact goes far beyond the numbers. Mr. Zielinski, you didn't just lead us through academic improvements, you've transformed our culture. I have heard it time and time again. I am working harder because of Will. I heard it over and over. You provided steady guidance to our administrative team, spearheaded our referendum campaign, and ensured we hit every single one of our goals this year. I am personally grateful for your leadership, your insight, and your profound legacy you have established here. As you prepare to pass the torch, please know that you lit a fire that will continue to burn bright. We enter the next chapter for our schools with incredible confidence, knowing that you have built an unbreakable foundation. I am deeply grateful that you will be remaining with us to continue leading as your role as assistant superintendent. Thank you again for everything you have done. It's been an absolute honor and a privilege working hand in hand with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you. Okay, we are now going to move on to new business. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. A1 meeting minutes, and unless anybody opposes, I'll take another look at that special meeting on May 22nd. I'll table that. No? Okay. So A1 meeting minutes, we're going to table that one. Yep. Okay. And can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz.
Yes.
Mr. Hurley.
Yes.
Dr. Forney.
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Let me make sure I understand, we're tabling the minutes for that time.
For that meeting, yeah.
So I can vote yes on this, I don't have to
Yep.
abstain? Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes, but I have to abstain on special meeting and executive session from June 2nd.
Thank you. Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Klaus?
Yes. List of bills, A2. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. A3 to A4 transfers and S1701. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion. Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. A5 to A69, finance and facilities. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
I'm a no on 66 and 67 and a yes on the rest.
Sorry, 66 and 67?
Yep.
Would you hit the fast forward button?
Mr. Amato?
Hold on.
Oh,
56 and 57?
66. It's the random drug testing of
Page
students.
27.
I'm a yes.
Okay.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. A70 to 75, tuition and transportation. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Ms. Claus?
Yes. A76 to 78, other. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. Page 31, A79 to 80, policy and regulations. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes on 79, I need to abstain on 80.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. Page 31, 81 to 82, Hibbs. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. Page 31 and 32, donations. Can I'd like to thank everybody for the donations. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes, but I think I need to abstain on one, Sarah Giuliano. She's my niece. Okay. And let's do page 32, C, programs and curriculum. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. Page 32 to 39, certificated personnel, D1 to 20. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes.
And with us tonight, we have some of these people. We've
Okay.
got Tori, who's been with us, who's moving over to Child Study Team. Tori.
Congrats.
Behind her is Olivia Hare, right?
Okay.
She's gonna be our brand new teacher with us.
Oh, good.
Yes. And Marissa, Clever or Cleaver? Cleaver. Cleaver, I got it. Okay, so Marissa Cleaver will be our new supervisor,
Oh.
coming to us from Tom's River. No, Lakewood. Lakewood.
Okay, welcome.
I missed anything.
All right.
Congratulations, all.
Congratulations. Page 39 to 43, non-certificated personnel, E1 to E15. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes, and we do have a walk-on tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
Lacey Township Board of Education, County of Ocean, a resolution declining the upholding long-term suspension, whereas student ID number 72995113007 was subject to disciplinary action resulting in a recommendation for long-term suspension from the Lacey Township School District. And whereas a long-term suspension hearing was held on June 17, 2026, before a committee of a board during which the administration and superintendent presented information supporting the disciplinary action, and the student, parent, and/or his representatives were provided an opportunity to respond. And whereas the board committee carefully reviewed all testimony, evidence, and information presented at the hearing, and whereas the Lacey Township Board of Education finds that the administration's recommendation was made in accordance with applicable law, board policy, and due process requirements, but that a long-term suspension was not warranted. Excuse me. Now therefore be it resolved that the Lacey Township Board of Education, by a preponderance of the contempt and credible evidence presented, hereby declines the administration's recommendation in imposing long-term suspension for student number 72995113007, and be it further resolved that student ID number 72995113007 shall be permitted to participate in the remainder end of the activities, including the high school graduation ceremony, and be it further resolved that the superintendent or designee is authorized to take all necessary action to implement this resolution.
Okay, can I have a motion, please?
Motion. Second.
Okay, discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Opitz?
Yes.
Mr. Hurley?
Yes.
Dr. Forney?
Yes.
Mr. Amato?
Yes.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Goen?
Yes.
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. Okay, that's it?
That's it.
Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned.